Hey, I just thought about sharing a book that I've just finished. If you like me and you like coaching books, I certainly would recommend this one. It's called Conscious Coaching by Brett Bartholomew. And I find it quite interesting. I think it's a little bit slow at the start, but I like his personal story that always becomes relatable, which is important component for coaching and creating rapport. And so I'd like to share some of the content. He's got the biggest takeaway of this book is, for me, is the 16 archetypes of people, i.e., characteristics of an athlete, or in our case, more as well as individuals. Now, personality characteristics is very difficult to really pinpoint because we are very complex beings and we're all different. But these archetypes of people and characteristics that Brett describes in his book, I'm sure we will come across some of them or characteristics or many characteristics, different characteristics from each individual that we can start to relate. The biggest takeaway for me was that once he describes a characteristic or an archetype of an individual, you'll start to identify people that you've worked with before or you know someone like that. But the best or the golden nugget amongst many golden nuggets here is that I like that he invites coaches that explains with personal stories that they've come across and they went through with athletes that represent that archetype of an individual. And so, he invites people that to say, okay, well, look, this is someone or characteristic. Do you have worked with someone like that? And the coach writes in from their own story that they've worked with individuals like that, and that kind of becomes quite relatable. I think that's the biggest, for me, the biggest component and the biggest takeaway. I really enjoyed the book. It can be heavy at times. There's a lot of which in some aspects is good because it has a lot of science-backed references, so you can really expand your knowledge after the book as well. So yeah, I recommend it. Take a look. I'm going to do more of these recommendations, or I'm going to do more of these or expose books that I read and give some kind of description of what's inside them. Hopefully you find it interesting, and let me know if let me see what you think, and let me know if you need any support with the book. So take a look. Conscious Coaching by Brett Bartholomew.